Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited today because we are going to talk about and review some of the Jaclyn Hill products. I ordered two things. I ordered the face palette with like the highlighters and the blushes in it, and then I ordered the eyeshadow palette. This is the face palette. I really like it. The packaging, the packaging is to die for. The box that it came in was kind of like a replica of this, but it was gold. It's really heavy. I was kind of surprised at how heavy this packaging is. I really like it. I love the gold and the white and I think they're like gold speckles all the way around, and then it says Jaclyn Hill in the middle. Now if you open it, that's what the eyeshadow palette looks like. Now the thing that I really love about this palette is this huge mirror. Like, huge. It's not a little mirror. You could use this palette in the morning to do your makeup. It is so big, and it's a high quality mirror. It's not like a, you know, those really thin mirrors you can get in makeup compacts sometimes that are a little bit warped, like you're like, this like looks odd. This is a really high quality mirror, so I really like that, and I'm assuming that's probably why it's so heavy. So I have used this stuff. This isn't a first impression. Of course, I already have Champagne Pop, which I love. I really love Prosecco Pop. It's a little bit dark for my skin. Like, it's really gold. If I put it on my skin, you can see the gold. And so I'll just kind of mix these two, and I feel like it comes off really pretty. I really like it. Rose Spritz is the only one I haven't really used. I've swatched it, but I don't know. I guess it's just my preference. I'm not a big shimmery blush wearer. I'd rather wear my shimmer in my highlight than in my blush. So I haven't actually worn that yet, but if you are a shimmery blush wearer, it's really pretty. It's like a rose color with almost like a duochrome gold. And then you've got Amaretto, which is like a terracotta, like a light terracotta blush. And then you've got Pomadour, I don't even know how to say this, which is a bright rose blush. I will insert a picture of them swatched up close. I do think it's a really good deal for the price point. This was $52, which is really pricey. But I mean, I think a regular Becca highlighter is around $30, and you're getting 2 full-size highlighters and then 3 blushes. I'm not sure if these are full-size blushes because I don't own any of the Becca blushes, but I do feel like you're getting a pretty good deal, especially if you love highlight. Now, the only thing I was a little disappointed with was I really wish that there was a bronzer in this palette. This Amaretto I feel like is light enough that if you had fair skin, you could probably use it as a bronzer, but it's got a really strong peachy tone to it. I just wish that there was a bronzer that you could just be like, highlight, blush, bronzer in one palette. That would have made this palette better in my opinion. I still really like it. $52 is pretty expensive, but it's really high quality packaging, really high quality makeup, and you get a lot of it. Okay, so the second thing that I bought was the Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. Now, this eyeshadow palette is obviously not going to be available because she's taking it off. You will not be able to buy this, but I still wanted to talk about it. I guess the eyeshadow palette, because it was made so fast, was outsourced and just not done to the quality that Becca is known for, and so a lot of her fans were really upset by it, and so Jaclyn Hill decided to pull the palette from being sold. But I did get it before they pulled the palette. So this palette was $40, which is a little pricey. In the palette you get 5 eyeshadows. I don't feel like I got a bad quality eyeshadow palette. I feel like I got the good quality one. The only one that I really struggled with was this color right here. Was a little patchy and chalky, but the rest of the colors were okay. She just did one eyeshadow, which is this one right here, which is called Champagne Toast. So here's the one that I had a little bit of problem with, and it was kind of dry and a little patchy. Champagne Toast, I did not have any problems with. That is the one she created, which is, it's just a really pretty gold color. The second one, oh, and the first one is called Chardonnay. So this white one is Chardonnay, and then you've got Champagne Toast, and then you've got Cordial, which is like a mauve color. And then you've got Cognac, which is a nice brown transition color. And then you've got this which is like almost like a purple brown. Let's see, I might be able to just swatch them on my hand. And these are all just one swipe swatches. Okay, so can you see right here on this one how it's kind of dry and flaking off? But yeah, those are all the colors. Champagne Toast is great. I think all of these are great. It was just that one that I was having problems with as far as dryness. Now, I know some of you are going to be super sad or disappointed that you're not getting the palette, that she's not releasing it, because I know a lot of people were looking forward to it. So I kind of want to give you a good alternative and for a much better price point. Again, this one was, the Jaclyn Hill one was $40, which I feel for just that many eyeshadows, that's too much money. One that's very similar to it is the Tarte in Bloom palette. You can kind of see how very similar these eyeshadow palettes are. And I really feel like this is a very good alternative to that. Right here, which is kind of like Champagne Toast, they have a white one, they have kind of that pinky mauve one, and then they have, of course, the dark colors. This is the palette to get if you were looking, because the only bad thing about this eyeshadow palette, I used it this morning on my eyes, and I really needed a dark color, like a dark black, just to, you know, line up the outer V, or I kind of winged it with an eyeshadow today. And it's nice because this palette has 3 really dark options. So if you are disappointed because you were wanting to get the Jaclyn Hill palette, I would really go out and get this one. And this one I believe is $45, so it's only $5 more. And you get 7 more eyeshadows in this one than you do in this one. I haven't decided if I'm gonna keep this one or not. I know that you can return them and you'll get a full refund. I kind of think I want to keep it just to like have this palette that will never be released. But I also just think for the $40, I just don't think it's worth it. Even if they were good eyeshadows, I don't know. You guys think I should return it or do you think I should keep it? I'm not really sure. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on it. I do think it's an okay palette. I just don't think it's like wow, wow, wow. Whereas this one is great. This one is really, really good. I think this one is worth the money. And this one, meh, even if it is high quality, even if you were one of the ones that got like the super high quality ones, just $40 for 5 eyeshadows when they're basically the exact same ones as in this one, and this one's $45 and you get 7 more eyeshadows. So those are my thoughts on the palettes. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.